but most know of Lightspeed here in the community. But, for those that don't, could you give us like a brief overview of Lightspeed as a venture fund?
Yes. So Lightspeed is a large generalist venture capital firm. Our last fundraise was a $7 billion fundraise. So we have a lot of money, and it means we invest in a lot of different kinds of things. The way Lightspeed actually works is we have a few early stage sector teams. So for example, I sit on the consumer sector team. We also have enterprise, healthcare, fintech, crypto as well. And then we also have a growth team that sits more horizontally. And so we end up, the nice thing about this structure is we end up being very collaborative. So say I bring in a company that's a consumer fintech company. It might be that I pick one of the partners on the fintech team and say, let's work on this together. Okay, actually, it's a growth team, so let's bring in a partner from the growth deal as well, or from the growth team as well. And then when it comes to the investment committee, let's have the deal, meet investors from multiple different teams and have that support around a company. And it also means when our companies grow or pivot or move internationally, we're able to support them through that as well. We also have a great global practice. We believe venture is a global business. So we have offices in Southeast Asia, India, Tel Aviv, Europe as well, and have made many investments in South America. And then I'd say the last thing about Lightspeed that I think is really unique and different is we are a firm that really focuses on going deep. And so I mentioned up front, my focus area is commerce, shopping, SMB. There might be someone else on the team who focuses solely on social and interactive entertainment, or someone else who focuses just on health, or someone who focuses on consumer fintech. We really try to learn our areas as best as possible. We will never be as expert as all of you are in your companies in your specific areas. But if we focus on specific subsectors, we're able to go really deep and be much more helpful to our portfolio companies and also be more collaborative with each other.
Yeah. And then as far as, you're I would say multi-sector, but what about stage? What stage do you typically invest at, and what's that, kind of check size like?
We actually don't really have a typical stage. We'll invest as early as the seed, even if it's a pre-product bet where we're betting on some change in technology or some unique ability that a founder has. And then we'll invest as late as pre-IPO, and we'll invest anywhere along the way. An interesting fact about Lightspeed is there's some companies where we were the first check-in, and then we've invested over $100 million in the company over time. So we're investing again and again at the seed, at the Series A, at the Series B. We're also bringing in strategic angels and other investors. But we'll invest at all stages, and we're there to be supportive for the life cycle of the company.